Okay, so I didn't review the first movie because I hadn't seen the show at the time. Then when we finally watched the series, we loved it so much we got through it pretty damn fast. We dug the hell out of the first movie too, as it was what a movie continuation of a show should be, where yeah, it certainly felt like a bigger budgeted episode of the series, but a damn good episode, and it made the smart decision of, with a large ensemble cast, really focusing on a handful of characters, as not to make the movie feel cluttered or disjointed. Creator Julian Fellowes is excellent at handling material with a large cast like this, as he did when he also co-wrote the film Gosford Park. With Downton Abbey, A New Era, I also had a great time at this, as the movie is comfort food cinema in all the best ways possible. It's a film that handles life and death as a means of celebration, as opposed to being depressing. There's a couple of main stories in this, one of which has Lord Grantham, Carson, Cora, and others visiting a French villa which his mother, Violet Crowley, has just inherited, and there may be a mystery as to whether Robert Crowley is the son of the man who left her this villa. With these characters visiting an exotic land, these movies are like the anti-Sex and the City movies, which did everything wrong in terms of adapting a series to the screen. There was also one review I read where one of the headlines was even, "Thank God they don't go to Abu Dhabi." Then in the other storyline, which I loved, a film crew comes to Downton to make a silent film. Only when talkies are starting to become the in thing now, the film almost has to shut down production, until they begin rewriting it and dubbing over the actors. It's fascinating watching them learn to make a movie with sound, which also involves having live Foley artists on set to make the sound effects as the action is happening. I love these stories about how the actors are not only terrified as to whether they'll be able to make the transition into talkies, but there's very good arcs here, especially with the spoiled actress played by Laura Haddock, who shows up on set as a nightmare, but you really get to know this person, and the fears she has about her very thick accent not being able to survive in a world where she has to talk on screen. Honestly, the movie is like Downton Abbey with a dash of Singin' in the Rain. And in terms of a film crew making a movie inside of a mansion, it's a way better version of this awful Netflix movie I watched called The Bubble. The first film may have been a little more focused than this. For the first half, it felt like two different episodes kind of meshed in together, so it was a lot of, okay, now we're here, and now we're here, and now we're back here. There's also one storyline with Cora where when it was resolved, I'm not sure if the movie would have lost anything without that subplot, but it does bring out some great performances. All that said, it's two very damn good episodes, as the story with the film crew is extremely entertaining and funny, while the plot at the French villa has some real weight to it in terms of characters' past and also closure. And the dialogue is just fantastic, with, it goes without saying, nearly every line from Maggie Smith being pure gold. Carson also has several funny moments as he wildly disapproves of a movie being shot at Downton. And there's a great scene where the staff has to work as extras in a scene for the film within the film. And speaking of closure, the movie is written in a way that if there is going to be more in the series, there certainly could be, but if this does serve as a finale, it very much works as that too. From the series beginning to this second film, it's just great writing, not only seeing all of these characters that we love, but with these fantastic arcs over all of these years, especially with characters such as Thomas Barrow and Tom Branson. And I love what they do with both of these characters in this film. I give the movie an extremely high B+. It's just a really lovable, feel-good movie with numerous sweet and funny moments. If you love the series, you don't need me to tell you to see it. You've probably already seen it by now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and stay tuned because we'll have reviews coming up for Top Gun Maverick and the Bob's Burgers movie, and check out our latest Cinema Snob episode on Her Majesty's Top Gun. See you next time.